Scuffy leads a half length. Another Story's on the outside. Excellent Jerry running third. City Star is fourth. And they're followed by out three wide the Shoe. Klondike Kenny's in the centre. Further back Cyberspace the inside from the Escort out wider from Upside Down Bob. And Grinding Hard is back at the tail of the field. Up to the turn. Another Story. Travelled okay on the outside. Has got the head in front of Scuffy. Put under pressure. City Star's out wider. And then came Excellent Jerry to the outside as Klondike Kenny starting to run on. And then came the Shoe out wider and further back the Escort. Klondike Kenny has raced up and taken the lead and looks the winner. The Escort is getting down the outside. City Stars battling on, and then came the Shoe on the outside with Another Story, but Klondike Kenny wins it well. Klondike Kenny first, second home the Escort, third City Star from the Shoe and Another Story, and they're followed behind them by well back Excellent Jerry, and they're followed in turn by Upside Down Bob. Well back in the field, Grinding Hard as well, was one of the last ones to greet the judge. Klondike Kenny, number 10 is the winner. Number 10, Klondike Kenny at 8.40 and 2.60 has beaten home the Escort at 2.50 and City Star at $1.50. There was no PA for that race, unfortunately. The PA system didn't work. Hopefully you got the broadcast out there in TAB land. 8.40 and 2.60 the winner. The Escort 2.50 and City Star at $1.50. 1:12.65 the time. 1:12.65. 35.03 for the final 600 metres. 35.03 after the running of race number 4. Klondike Kenny, who was just fair its last couple, really was okay at Bunbury. Lucy Warwick Road behind Awesome As. A lot of excuses, and before that had raced fairly at its first 2 runs back from a spell. Blinkers on today, and from gate 4 had a nice run and has finished the race off very aggressively. The Escort ran a good race coming from the back of the field. City Star battled on after being close to the speed, and the Shoe has plugged home on the outside into 4th to just cut out Another Story. And Upside Down Bob wasn't too bad first up, finishing 6th. And probably only got beaten 3 lengths or so after settling well back in last place on the fence, but managed to get past half the field. So we're about to go downstairs to Gareth after the running of race number 4, and we apologise for the technical problem there in race number 1. Hopefully everything sorts itself out for races 5 through to 8. Here's Gareth.
Richie, you called that brilliantly as we have a chat to Brett Pope here. Klondike Kenny, the blinkers go on today. He's been a horse that's been back to the big price his last couple, but the blinkers did the job. Yeah,
his first couple of runs he was probably a bit unlucky, got into a bit of traffic, and then he was running on, but then last start we tried him over 1400 and he went terrible. I don't know if he just couldn't run the 1400 out. He had every chance, so we took him home, sort of done a bit of work on him, put the blinkers on, and put Troy on. He's the only jockey that's won on him before, so we thought we'd give it a go, and yeah, got the money.
Is he one of those horses that does everything right at home and looks like that he's working like he's a horse that should be winning races, but just not performing when it matters most?
Yeah, he's a pretender. He works a lot better than he races.
They're frustrating horses.
Yeah, that's why we've kept him around. Like, his form's not too good, but he's showing glimpses of what he can do, and it's just good to get him finally here.
There's a victory like that with a horse like that. Can that turn him around?
Hope so.
Well done.
Thank you.
There we go. There's Brett Pope. Blinkers go back on this horse, shorten the trip up, and away it goes. And Popey does a really good job with his team. He's a young trainer going places. And Troy Turner, he knows how to win on this horse. He gets the best out of these type of gallopers. Jagsy, they call him, and that was a good win by Klondike Kenny. Back in second, the Escort was hitting the line strongly. City Star was another really honest effort, the Shoe back and forth. Another Story on pace. Looked a big chance at the furlong, but just faded late. Those horses that are on pace are struggling to finish off today. 1:12.6, last 600 metres, and 35.12. Troy Turner's about to catch up with our very own Matthew Kelly after the victory of Klondike Kenny here.
We'll get his thoughts in a second as well as to whether there might be a pattern with the winners all coming down the same part of the track. The drop in grade, 2 runs at 56 grade this campaign, down to 52. And Klondike Kenny returns to the winner's stall. That was a nice win, Troy Turner.
Yeah, it was actually. The the blinkers went on today, and that sort of helped him. He travelled really nice in the run, give me a good feel in the prelim, and never really going to get beat in the run. So it's a good training effort to drop him back in distance to put the blinkers on.
We've got to ask you, who's out there. You rode Son of a Coat and Universal Fancy, so you've had a couple of rides earlier today. You've got the win here. Is there an advantage to being in the part of the track that you were at, or was your bloke simply just too good on the day?
I had a good run in transit, but I think horses are running on quite well today. The front runners are hitting that breeze and they're sort of stopping, but I think, yeah, the few sweepers will win the rest of the day.
Something to keep in mind for the punters, mate. We appreciate it and well done.
No worries.
Troy Turner there, too good with Klondike, Kenny the 10, too good in race number 4.